Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise! As you can see, we have an event quest! We claim an event quest! They're finally here! I think that actually happened, like, today. Might have been yesterday. I don't know. Definitely happened very soon. Like, today when I'm recording, not today when uploading. I'm not that privileged. I really wish I was. Let us come. Claim. You see, there is others, which we can't claim at the moment. Because, you know, we need to have the quest requirements. But there are 3. We only have the requirements for 1. We won't be doing that right now. First, I want to change my bowgun. Because I got really annoyed with the one we're using, because it really does not have much variety in ammo. This isn't much better, if I'm honest. Actually, I need to quickly... This is my advice when it comes to bowguns.
What do you need?
Swap to anything else. Now you have an actual concise list. Okay, that isn't really much better than the Kelby, is it? Well, no. The Kelby... Okay, so here's the issue that we're running into, as I'm surely all you have noticed. This thing basically only has normal 1-2, spread 1, shrapnel 1,
Haste makes
and
waste.
that's really all we've got to load into it right now. So, I think I'm gonna actually grab the Iron Assault. It gives us a little more variety. It gives us a Pierce ammo. We're not losing anything for this. Right, I can't upgrade to this. And I really want to, but I have plans. I have plans, so...
No problem.
We'll go with this one. And we could grab this, which has a decent variety of ammos to it. But, Wyvern Snipe. Like, if I just wanted variety in ammo, this works. But, I don't want Wyvern Snipe. I want Wyvern Heart. And, as I've shown, this is basically the best option right now. Because everything else other than Kelby has Wyvern Snipe. Even Lagambi is Wyvern Snipe. Like, it... Wyvern Snipe everywhere. Now, before we carry on with what we are going to be doing today, we want to come down here to the merchant and basically give our buddy another command, because I believe it'll have room. Yeah, it's actually gathered us a fair few things here. Order items, buddy bargaining. We want more casual bargaining. Just make sure it's topped off. And we will take these. Thunderbug. You get a Blossom Cricket. Those are handy little buggers.
Farewell.
Now, okay, well, let's get back to the blacksmith, and then I'll explain how they're handy. Because I can't say for sure if you should use these yet. Assuming I can even show you how handy they are. I can't. Can I? No, I cannot. Okay, well, I'll just outright say it. They're used to make special weapons. I honestly just might not be able to use it for
What do you need?
this. Hold on.
Are you full
Surely
or
one of these
upgrading?
weapons, if they have it, it'll be down here.
What do you need?
Okay, we can't see it yet, but they're used for making equipment. Watch me just pick all the weapons that doesn't have it. It's also used for making armor.
Armor's ready.
Now, ooh, we can actually make this now. I didn't even notice. Ooh. I like how this armor looks, honestly. Like, it's not really the best weapon. Well, best armor, but I like how it looks, so... If I had enough stuff, I would actually consider making it. But we need a lot more Banbara stuff than we have.
Plenty of time.
Probably even went over this armor. I don't remember going over it, though. In case I didn't, I think the only things really new are paralysis attack, which basically just makes your paralysis happen faster. I'll note, it says paralysis buildup. Basically, with any status ailment, you need to build up enough of that status ailment on the monster for it to affect them. And evade window basically just gives you a bigger invulnerability window when evading. Now, if you want to ever know how much a status ailment will affect a monster, come to your hunter notes, large monsters, and you can see their resistances to everything. So, for instance, the Great Azuchi is very, very weak to poison, and will basically stay very weak to poison. Stun is nearly the same thing, except it doesn't last very long. Paralysis, you know, you get the picture. Like, you can generally get an idea from this. It's harder to exhaust the Great Azuchi, because its resistance threshold... Actually, no, that makes it easier next time. Trying to remember these bars. They're backwards to how I would think. As it mentions at the bottom, the bigger the bar, the better it is for you. Well, the bigger the bar and the more stars. So, for instance, you can put a Great Baggy to sleep, but it is immensely difficult. See if I can... Yeah, we haven't done anything with the Ragi yet, so we can't see anything for it. I'm actually a bit surprised it's showing those, because it didn't in the past when I was doing things. And I'm gonna clear off all these little marks. Oh, I took a picture of this. You have to take a picture of it to get it. I forget if I actually took a picture of it or not. Jeez. I still can't get over how big that thing is. Which I feel is fair. And we also have a new thing in the notebook here. As the fury of the rampage fell upon us, our priestesses prayed, sacred flames, guide us in our time of need. Wait. Sacred flames. Is this gonna play into stories too? Ooh, that's got me interested. And these are annoying. I hate this. Like, it gives you the tutorial and then makes you have to basically review it to get rid of this freaking thing. Like, how did they think this was a good idea? You've already forced these tutorials, and any new tutorial, you have to do this same thing every single time just to get rid of the stupid mark. Like, I get it's, you know, you may want to go over these in the future, but I don't ever. You see these. And once again, that other mark is just for the fast travel. Right, I'm also forgetting one thing you could do with heavy bowguns. I just remembered, because I'm looking at the thing. Customize bowgun. You can customize these suckers. So we could attach a shield that allows it to auto-guard, or a power barrel, which gives it 12 extra damage. I think I'm just going to go with the barrel. I could go with the shield. The shield's probably better. I'm just going to go with the barrel. We should have done that with one of these. Like, this may have been a bit better had I done this. Or this, but I didn't, so... And you can customize light bowguns too. We'll get to that if I remember when we get to light bowguns. That is such a hard thing for me to remember to do. You would not believe. Well, you probably would believe, because I forgot to do it. Let's restock our ammos. Forgot I had slicing ammo to throw around. But this just gives us a bigger variety of ammos to use. And once again, I know I could go to the merchant and buy some ammo. I know I could. We money is still at a premium for us, so I'd kind of rather not. Let's get another one of these. Now,
Here's the quest list.
let's pick a quest that is in the Sandy Plains. Let's go with this one, because I want to shoot some things.
Don't forget
We need to actually explore the Sandy Plains, because as you saw last episode, I accidentally went there. I am not great at this whole thing. I need to, like, read? That would be very handy. Here we are! The Sandy Plains! I mean, we've explored a little chunk of it because of yesterday, but not enough of it. I'm gonna be honest, next to the frozen tundra, or the Frost Islands, this is probably my favorite area.
what's this?
I'm kind of a weird one when it comes to that. I either like the frigid cold or the desert for aesthetics. For living in, I'll take the frigid cold, please. But for aesthetics, I kind of like the desert. And I think it's purely just because of, it's basically just the ocean on land. Also, in case anyone's ever wondering, how you reload a heavy bowgun, or bowgun in general, or how you attach a coating to a bow, because I don't think I ever explained that, is the X button. You push the X button. Or you can just fire a shot, put it away, and then pull it in. And that automatically reloads it. I would always advise, if you can help it, don't put a heavy bowgun away while it still has things loaded. Well, things to be loaded. Because that could hurt you. Is there anything over here? Yes, there is! Ha-ha! Relic record! Hey, that's actually the first one. Yeah, that's one I've never found. I'm actually exploring more in this series than I do in my own time. Kind of sad, that. Means the relic records are pretty much, you know, a mystery to me. I don't know what they mean. Hey, Baroth. Yeah, see, Baroth is still showing as a question mark. That's what I meant. Baroth is down there fighting with tiny bugs. Let's let him fight with tiny bugs. I very much like those tiny bugs. I don't like their parent. Baroth, careful, you're gonna hurt yourself. I like the battle theme of this place, too. It's really nice. As I believe I have already mentioned, the music in Monster Hunter games is just great. And I would highly recommend anybody just go listen to it. It's good music. Here we get some cacti. If you ever want just a good track to start with when it comes to Monster Hunter, Proof of a Hero. That is probably the... I can't say for certain. I don't know the fandom too well, but I would guess, anyway, that that is probably the most popular song of all of the tracks in the Monster Hunter series, is Proof of a Hero. And if you want a good example as to Capcom using their music in Monster Hunter to tell a story, look up the full theme for Fatalis from Monster Hunter World. Like, basically a full compilation of everything. That will tell a story in the music alone. I want to fight these land sharks. They're swimming through water as if it were land. There we go. I just basically want to show you guys what these things are called, because I don't remember. Delix. They are Delix. It also just occurred to me I ran past something I want to actually check out. Whoops. But I'm right by something else I want to show, so that works. Subcamp with a Lily. Sadly, not Lily from Pokemon, but that would be weird if she was here. I would be very worried for her. Yeah, as any longtime viewers would know, I'm kind of a Pokemon nerd. And I don't really want to talk about other things, but now that I mention that, I kind of want to bring this up. What is it with everyone calling Sun and Moon bad games? Like, I really don't get that. But I am very much the weird type of Pokemon player that I see every game as better than the one before it. Relic record. I almost missed that. So, yes, I do like Sword and Shield more than Sun and Moon, for example. There are parts of it I don't like, but I do, in general, like it more than I liked Sun and Moon. Yeah, I'll be back for you guys. There's something I need to come do. Like, look, you guys are important to me, and I will come and murder you in good time. But I got things to do.
This is gonna be easy.
Yes, yes it is, because we're hunting little tiny monsters. And right there, you could probably see what we're coming over here to do. Which is why I'm getting the feeling I should have waited to do this quest. I don't remember everything you need to do for these, so... maybe mildly screwing myself over slightly. There was also something I was going to do off-screen that I didn't do, and it was in the Frost Islands. I need to... right, subcamp. Okay, I need to go... I need to do that at some point. I should have done that earlier today. Today, reality, because I had a lot of free time earlier, where I was just sitting playing Monster Hunter, so... Wait, why am I using spread? I have shrapnel! Shrapnel!
Making progress.
Shrapnel's nice. Like, spread is cool and all, don't get me wrong, but I prefer shrapnel. Shrapnel is very, very nice. We get Jaggies and Jaggias. Jaggies are the males. Jaggias are the females. You can gather twice from Jaggias, once from Jaggies. Now, let's head for the underground section of this place, because as you likely saw, there is an underground. Ooh, bug, 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 bug. Oh, this is his nest. Darn it. Well, kill this one. Oh, I haven't killed one of these yet. This is a Renphilos, or as I'm probably just going to call them, herbivores. Because they are herbivores, and they're kind of jerks. Like, in this case, I can't blame it. I'm literally attacking it. And I suppose I haven't seen them really being jerks in this game very much. But, in older games, they were very, very much jerks. Like, if anything aggressive was happening in the area they were in, they would blame you and just start attacking you. And it's like, but why? I'm literally fighting the thing that's disturbed you. And they're like, nah, I'm gonna beat you up now. I was like, well, that's kind of rude. Yeah, this place, like, these maps are huge. I know I say that a lot, but like, these maps are big. Like, to me, this is just impressive of how big these maps are. Especially because, you know, this is the Switch we're talking about here. Not that I don't like the Switch, but no one's gonna try and say the Switch is an immensely powerful system. It's still, for someone as old as me, mildly baffling of how it is as powerful as it is, while there are, you know, many computers that it outperforms. But that just goes on the size of the parts. You would think bigger part would equal better part, but I know that's not how technology works. I'm just not very bright when it comes to technology. Here we get a little cave that will be very, very familiar for anyone that has played the older games. The Sandy Plains is a returning area. This is a zone, like a small area, that is literally a carbon copy of an older area. It's so freaking cool to see. Like, if you don't believe me that this is literally a carbon copy, go and look at my 3 Ultimate series and look at the Sandy Plains. You will see this exact area in those videos. Well, streams. They're videos now. I would use that, but there's bones down here. And I would advise anytime you get to a new area, check the bones. Actually, I wonder, is there anything over here? Or is this just kind of a bit of water? Just a bit of water. Ooh, is this something? No. That looks like it's going to be something, though. Also, Frisk appears to be getting into things, because of course she is. You're noticing probably a trend, anyone that's watched a lot of these, that my kitten likes to get into things the moment she knows I'm busy. Because she knows I can't easily stop to get at her for getting into things. Because she's a little pain in the butt. Ooh. Ooh, I just noticed what you are. Affinity. Affinity. There she goes. I really wish there was an easy way for me to show you guys what she gets up to while I'm busy. And like, she's a silly cat, but she also learns things very quickly. Like, she's silly, and it's probably just because she's still a kitten as to why she's just kind of silly. But she learned very quickly the sound of Monster Hunter. And that I can't stop easily while I'm playing Monster Hunter. Not without basically just forfeiting my life, usually. Which, if she's getting into something major, I have done, because I'd rather keep her out of something major. But it means she gets to get away with smaller things while I'm busy, basically. Not a great thing to be teaching her, but it's not like I've got a huge amount of other choice. She's a little butt. She's kind of learned how to deal with things like that. Let's actually stop and kill one of these little boobs. You'll notice, didn't take much damage from the bowgun. These are decently... these Rachnoids are quite resistant to bowguns. I'll dig out normal one here. That is like no damage. You'll also notice the number is white. That basically tells you it's being resisted. If I turn to these, it's still being resisted until I hit there. Because these at least still have weak spots. That's what normal ones should be dealing. Oh, I thought you were dead. Die already. Oh, the bird up has shown up. That's potentially problematic. Because I want to gather this stuff. These are Kestrodons, which are also herbivores that I will probably just call herbivore. Because they're also kind of jerks. Ow. I'm gonna use this Vitafly, or Vigor Wasp. I'm gonna call them Vitaflies. You know what? Hey, bird up. This way. Are you leaving? Be blind. That is what blinding a monster does.
Let's see what you have.
They'll generally just kind of attack. Which, I mean, makes sense. They can't see. We basically just solar flared it. Like... I cannot get up here. Ooh, what is this? Probably another relic record. Potentially. Yep. Okay. These are a lot easier to find than I thought they would be. Because I have not found many, but I also, like, I've never had a reason to come over here, so, like... Hey, little arachnid. I'm going now.
This isn't good.
Or light me on fire. I'm just trying to leave, little buddy. There we go. This is going to be another one quest video. Let's just get this all cleared out. There we go. Yeah, that was me kind of testing in that screen if I had put my weapon away or not. I'd hit the button, but I hadn't actually put my weapon away. But yeah, I just don't want these videos to go terribly too long.
I'll put this to good use.
Now, I don't doubt that Monster Hunter players are used to seeing long things, but I also know that the average YouTube viewer isn't up for watching half-hour plus videos, which this is still going to be probably close to half an hour, if not more. So, yeah. But I can try. I can try my best. And I do try to keep things kind of short. I know it's just not going to happen when it comes to Monster Hunter, so I just kind of accept that these are all probably going to be half-hour plus videos. But you get a lot of jaggy stuff. Which just kind of makes me sad that the Great Jaggy is not in the game. Because I like the Great Jaggy. I actually, weirdly enough, have kind of fond memories of the Great Jaggy. Purely from playing Tri. Like Monster Hunter Tri. I keep going at 3 Tri, because it's basically 3, but on the Wii. I think it's just called Tri. Because back when I played that, I could not capture monsters to save my life. So I got hardwalled by the Capture an Azeroth quest. I couldn't progress. I just could not do it. because I was trying to capture it the way the game was telling me to, which was to place the trap where the monster was heading, not to catch the monster once it had already gone to a different area. So I would end up fizzling the trap and then failing the quest. So that led to me hunting the Great Jaggy a lot. I had probably hunted the thing hundreds of times, because I loved playing the game, I just could not beat that quest.
Have a look at my way.
Found a subcamp location. Slay Kestrodon.
See you later.
We didn't have to do that, so... And this just requires materials, which we could actually just do right now. So,
Hello.
let's turn this in. I don't particularly need either of those right now.
Come back anytime.
There we go. Now, I'm going to check and see if there is anything we can make from the Jaggy. Yes, there is. Get gloves and pants. These give attack boost and master mounter. This basically makes it, you can parry? I have a lot to learn about riding monsters. I mean, I really don't. My riding of monsters works. I don't feel like I ever need to ride a monster, so
Haste
that
makes
just kind of
waste.
works out for me, I
All
guess.
the time you need.
But it basically fills the little gauge before you can do the special attack faster. That's the important part, in my opinion, anyway. And, you know, as mentioned, it's basically just gloves, pants. Which is also why I'm kind of sad that there isn't a Great Jaggy, because, like, there really isn't stuff for it. Here we have our first instance of what I would call a dedicated bowgun armor. The Rhinophilus armor, which I actually think looks kind of cute. And I might go out of my way to try to get. We need to slay some Rhinophilus anyway, so we may as well try to get it. This has Pierce Up, which will increase the power of our piercing ammo and pierce type arrows. Artillery will strengthen our sticky ammo, which is rather nice. It should also increase the effectiveness of our cluster bomb ammo. I could be wrong there, but I think it will. It may also increase the power of wyvern ammo. Stun resistance we've seen. Tremor resistance. Monsters can shake the ground. It's annoying. If you can get 3 points of this, you'll never want to not have it. Same with stun resistance. You can get 3 points of that, you're going to always want it, because it's so nice to not have to deal with either of these. But yeah, as mentioned, I am probably actually going to be trying to get this armor specifically for using with bowguns. But that is going to be it for today, because as mentioned, we're over half an hour. So, with that all said, I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you next time as we do more quests and potentially switch weapons. I don't know if I want to do another quest with the heavy bowgun or not. I kind of want to, because I like bowguns. We'll see you next episode. See you all then!